back, everybody. With a 4-0 start, can we keep remaining undefeated? So for right now, we got Utah next, number 16 for Kansas State, and then UCF, and then possibly even Baylor. We'll see kind of what happens. Quarterback 1, 90 overall rating. Nice.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. He leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. On the run, it's Alexander. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Oh, the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to be a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Got his man downfield. Oh, what a move to get room. Turning on the Jets. And he just kept running, and he'll run away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
And it's It's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking for space, it's Alexander. There he goes. Past the 50. The 30. At the 20. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Red Raiders. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
What a big-time run. He's still running. Over 90 yards. That's one of those when you run into the end zone, you're looking.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there today in Lubbock. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving...
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a man.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Catch in the middle, it's Stone. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Got it in the middle, it's Stone. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The inside handoff. Made a defender miss. And he runs it in for a score. Touch. The give to the back. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him.
Oh, he's got some space. And he put his foot in the ground and turned it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Plows through the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gonna run it. It's Alexander. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Red Raiders are rolling down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds a crease at the 20. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Slams ahead. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And the stomping. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in.
Texas Tech has now won 5 games in a row. What has led to the success? Quote yourself, fan base, coaches, team. Our fans deserve a lot of credit. The environment that they've created makes it really hard on anyone who tries to come into our home stadium. Gotta give them the shout out. Did you see your test grade? You did pretty well. Check out your GPA to see if it increased at all. Oh, and don't forget the midterms on week 8. Don't stop preparing for those. You have a presentation coming up in your health science course right before midterms. Don't forget, feel free to come in and use our online library. Well, I'm a student athlete, so I'll be there. Coach, Kansas State is a quality ranked opponent. I don't want to ask too much of a freshman, but here's a challenge. Complete 35 plus yards passing and don't throw any picks. And one, of course. Coach, I don't think that's too much to ask. Hey, we haven't seen you around much outside the complex. Wanted to check up on you. A few of the guys are going to have an extra workout after walkthrough on Friday. It'd be cool if you could make it. Yeah, count me in. I'll be there.
Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
It's so hard for these DBs to try to match up with this guy one-on-one in the back end. He's just too big, and he's just able to run the corner out-muscle everybody for the football, and haul in the catch.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Pocket breaking down. Slithers into space. Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. It's complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. And the Red Raiders trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Now from inside the red zone. The quick out. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
Gonna sling it on second down. Under fire. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raider.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. It's a draw. Quick spin on the run. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. He makes the catch. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right down the middle. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. From the gun, give on the inside. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Red Raiders just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
And nowadays, you're not...
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Red Raiders come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And I like the aggressive.
And the Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Across the 45. Oh, a lot of space. He's at the touchdown.
He's going again.
Raider. And with that, Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll run play action. Unloads to the right. Makes the catch. It's Stone. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. You want to talk about light on your feet. Man, can he get through there. He's down to the 37. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. If they can pick up a yard here on 2nd down, that might put this one in the books. Gives it on the option. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback takes a knee. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So, you know they're going to a bowl game, great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. they're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14, and they want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented, nobody's surprised, and their goals are a lot bigger than this.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
You fell short of the challenge I gave you, but hey, you didn't throw a pick and we won. For a freshman, that's a step forward. Was I supposed to run for 35 plus yards? Because I'm very sure I threw for higher than that. Whatever, coach. Did you see what you got on your health science presentation? I know, great work. The Sunny Somewhere. We're a local restaurant looking for an athlete to appear in a commercial. We shoot everything this week and air it in 4 weeks. We can't offer you a time, but as part of your compensation, your team will eat for free until the commercials end. This is our proposal for a 4-week contract. The cost of 2 NGF flat. Plus 2 skill points. A small leadership boost and upon completion, $10,000. My team is going to love free food. Where do I sign? Yeah, it's about the only thing beneficial of that. I've got some time this week if you want to get some extra work in. You want to work on some stuff for this week's game. Passing, not a decline. No, not really. I'd rather have the 20 points coach. Lightheaded. You've noticed you shine on the field the same way our helmets shine off of it. Let's team up and give fans a moment they can actually see a spotlight that connects your game with our GLO. This is our proposal for a 6-week contract. The cost of one NGF $10,000, medium brand based plus 3 skill points. All of that, yeah, that's worth it.
One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. And when you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on another team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, they'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Hudson. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extreme.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time it's complete. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Off the play fake. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Pressure coming. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught. But how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. The Red Raiders are marching down the field. Gonna look downfield again. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch. He gets it in. Touchdown. They'll start this drive with a pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Would they go for a big play on 1st and 10? They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Defense comes up with a play. They get the pick and take it back to the 20.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone,
Can't win them all, right? And it's not like I didn't directly throw that to him.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9.
you know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Gives them a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on first down from the 28. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Back to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Alexander. Makes one man miss. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Red Raiders can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the ground with the back. Creates a little space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Catch in the middle. It's Stone. There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it to the back on the draw. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On the move, it's Alexander. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's open on the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. They'll keep it on the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Let's talk for just a second about Texas Tech. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be... Oh, he's got some space. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Now facing a 3rd and long. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Red Raiders can really attack on this 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Oh, and what a move, what a juke, and he makes it past the marker.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it. Got the first down and more. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Here comes the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Leaves it with the back. Got the first down, looking for more. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
That is exactly what you want from your offense. Create some space, get out of the shadow of your own end zone, Palmer, and make it easier on this offense.
Yeah, it's nice when you have a running back like that, too, that can create that space for you. Now, if you're the play caller, your entire playbook is wide open.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Stone. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. And when you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
With the catch, it's Turner. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires on the move. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quick handoff. Nice move to keep running. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
Fires and picked off. Trying to take it back. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half.
Well, the quarterback...
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Makes the tackle at the 22, but it's a 15-yard gain, and now they're in business.
Listen, that ain't what the offense expected, but they're plenty happy about it. You just try to create a little bit of room. I don't want to throw out of my own end zone, right? Then I can create a safety. I'm worried about passing. I'm worried about the quarterback. Even if he slips, something happens. But nice job just creating some space, running the football, springing one loose. I will take it. I didn't think he was going to go that far, but I'll take it.
This is the kind of performance, guys, that sort of etches your name in the lore of a rivalry.
And playing big in this big moment, on this big stage, it is so nice to have a playmaker like that you can highlight, that you can focus on, that you can trust in.
He was so excited coming into this game, too, because he knows that oftentimes your legacy as a player is defined by how you play in rivalry games like this.
And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Red Raiders. They take... Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Let's go! Let's go! The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wideout trying to get it in. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Catch and stride inside the 15. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. The give as they work on that clock. And he'll step into the end zone. Great place to start for this offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. And the defense drags him down. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Red Raiders are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him short. He does not pick up the 1st down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when
quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course. And when you win, oh, is that sweet.
it's glorious. To be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media, it's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College.
Midterms are in. Straight A's. Go and check your GPA to see if it's changed. Alright, I'm gonna call it there. Looks like next one's gonna be Houston, TCU, Kansas, and Iowa State. Anyways, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.